This is nice.
Beautiful, cloudy sky. Look at the clouds.
That one's a classic one.
That is a classic cloud.
Did you call it? That's like a cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus.
Hey, that one kind of looks like an elephant. Look at that. See, it's big, and then it's got in the trunk, and it's
A bit like an elephant.
wow. Clouds are fun.
They are majestic. They are made of water, if you can believe that. That's what I was told. I don't
No
know.
way, really?
That's what they say. They're made of water.
Wow. Well, that's funny because that one kind of looks like a mermaid. Look, because it's like a human, and then the fish part. You know?
It looks like she's holding an umbrella. Can you imagine a mermaid that would need an umbrella?
Yeah. Huh. That looks like a beach ball.
Hey, that one looks like a pretzel.
That one looks like a couple of roller skates, you know?
I love roller skates.
It's kind of like, honestly looks a lot like the roller skates of my ex-girlfriend.
She's doing great then.
She's doing so well. I saw a post on the social media the other day. She had lots of guns. She just was taking a photo with all the guns that she owns. So that's cool.
Sounds like you dodged a bullet, literally.
Yeah, right.
That one looks like an old leaf, like a maple leaf. Like the leaves of change blowing into your life. When your wife leaves you, you got nothing because you got no job skills and you can't find a job because you never worked a day in your life. And you don't even know how to cook food or eat. You don't know how to feed yourself because your wife always took care of that.
That one looks like a pair of underwear. I used to get my underwear ripped off in school. That was their favorite thing to do, was play rip the underwear off of Sethward.
That one looks like a plane. I think that it actually is a plane or a UAP.
Hey, you see that really long one down there? I mean, it could be a chemtrail, but honestly, it reminds me of the catheter that I had to have in.
Good way to risk infection with those catheters.
Oh, boy. I mean, the pain I will never forget. They just grab onto it and shove.
Yeah, if I'm conscious, you're not coming near me with a catheter. If you're unconscious, there's not a lot you can do.
No, there's nothing you can do.
That's what happens.
They pretty much can do whatever they want to your body if you're unconscious in a hospital.
They probably already have done everything they wanted.
Yeah. I know my dentist. I see the way he looks at me. He said that's why they call it laughing gas, because of how much they're laughing at how small my wiener is whenever they...
You know, you are a grower, not a shower. Nobody needs to see them. Now, if your dentist is taking liberties, well, that's his own cross to bear.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's what I always say.
Hey, look, it looks like a bear who's on a cross.
Crucified bear.
Yeah.
Proud animals, bears. That dog looks just like Bon Jovi. That was my ex-wife's dog's name. She named her dog Bon Jovi. I used to love that dog. We would kiss. We would French. Well, I don't know if you call French kissing with a dog, but she would lick my face, and I would just let her lick inside my mouth. Everybody would throw a fit, like, "Oh, that's gross. Don't do that, you sick weirdo." But dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans. Everybody knows that. You can let a dog lick inside your mouth all day. You're never going to get sick, and you're never going to get sick of it, because it really does feel like you're getting a lot of loving attention.
Oh, that looks like an earring, like one of them hoop earrings. I had a babysitter who used to wear those things every single time she came to babysit me. And honestly, it was the longest time I thought that babysitters were called babysitters because she sat on me. She would sit on me the whole evening. I guess she was trying to be funny, but I couldn't breathe barely.
That one looks like a wedding ring.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't give it to her. It was a family ring.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to keep it, though. That's the only drawback.
Oh.
When we went through the divorce, I didn't get to keep the wedding ring.
That kind of looks like a football. The kids on the playground used to play Sethward ball. It was pretty much all the rules of football, but I was the ball, and they would punt me. Yeah, now that I think about it, they kind of just would take turns kicking me. So that didn't feel very good.
That one looks like an old bucket.
Yeah.
And I had to live in garage because my wife, well, in her defense, it was very nice of her to let me stay in the garage, but
So you like pooped in it or what?
poop, pee, whole 9 yards, one
Wow.
and two.
That's so good to have a bucket in your life, you know?
Nothing tear you down quicker than sharing a bedroom with your own excrement.
Amen to that. That one right there looks exactly like a fork. There was a girl in my elementary school who would chase me around with a fork at cafeteria, and no one would ever stop her because she was so tiny, but man, she made my life a living hell. She stabbed me with it on multiple occasions. And it wasn't even one of those sporks, it was a metal fork. It went through my toe. She was tiny, but really intense. I guess I kind of had a little crush on her. Hey, Silly Ray.
Yeah, what's up, kiddo?
What do you think truth means?
Well, buddy, that's a tough one. Truth is what everyone individually decides it is for themselves.
Yeah, but isn't truth more about, finding some common ground that everybody can agree on?
You can have an event happen in your life, and there's always going to be positive aspects and negative aspects. You have to decide which aspects you want to focus on.
I guess I always thought that truth was a universal principle, and we're always looking for it, but it did exist, and it was the same for everyone.
If you wanted to just see the negative in an event, then that event will be negative to you, and that is your truth. But there will also be positive things that you're ignoring, and if you want to focus on the positive, then that will be your truth. But there's no right or wrong. You just have to decide if you want to be positive or negative.
Truth is something that you can't evade, right? And it's something that we all should be searching for instead of settling for some kind of lie or that somebody else feeds us,
Well, that's where you're wrong, buddy, because the universe is completely neutral. It doesn't care one way or the other about you, and it's just going to do what it does, whether you reap benefits or you suffer
I
consequences.
think truth has a lot to do with community and helping your fellow man. Somebody is hurting, you give them some truth.
I've always conscribed to the philosophy of absurdism. It's a bleak offshoot of existentialism, which basically says we're all just thrown around like pinballs.
Life
by
might
random
be
events
crazy,
and
mixed up and
circumstances,
painful, but
there is
we're
no
all
right,
here
there is
for
no
each
wrong,
other.
There's no good, there's no bad.
And just being
It
present
can
with
lead into
somebody
nihilism.
is
Absurdism, it says you have to create your own meaning
undeniable
in
truth.
your creative works, such as if you're a painter, then
Maybe
that is the meaning
big
in your
smile
life.
is
You're
truth.
always on a quest.
But I don't
quest
know, I
to
just
become a better
guess
painter
I've been
and
mulling
become
around
more
these
spiritually
ideas for a
involved in
bit.
your work. That's just the way I see it.
I guess truth can wear a lot of different hats. Hey, that looks like a top hat. I guess we should probably get out of here before the sprinklers turn on.
Yeah, you know what? If my wife catches me in her yard again, she said she would shoot on sight. There's a restraining order.
I can't get caught by the police. I got too many weird things in my pockets. That'd be hard to explain to an officer of the law.
I guess so. All right, well,